Hey, what's going on, everybody? So in this section, we are going to talk about topics you can use to start a conversation, all right? So when you are messaging people on LinkedIn, I know sometimes it's a little difficult to know how to start a conversation. What kind of information should you use? Should you go on their profile? So in this section, I'm going to go over, some topics you can use if you ever get stuck. So essentially, when you are doing any type of LinkedIn outreach, right? And you're using any type of social selling strategy, you got a lot of information. That's one of the positives of it, okay? So in this section, it's not about how to create content. It's to, what do you actually say in your actual messaging, okay? We're gonna talk about content in another section, but in this section, I just wanna talk about the actual messaging in the thing that you will send to your prospects. So topics you can talk about if you're stuck, right? Essentially, you can go on their LinkedIn profile and you find some kind of commonality, right? Whether it's school, their ethnicity, maybe you're both like Asian or maybe a certain background, interest, religion, geographic location, mutual connections and groups, okay? So this is pretty powerful. Like let's say you are in, Vietnam, for example, right? If you're trying to reach out to someone who's also in Vietnam and also speaks English, that's kind of rare in a sense. And so people are a lot more likely to connect with other people that are similar to them. And so if you find certain commonalities, whether it's you went to the same school, your same religion, same ethnicity, from the same area, same high school, whatever, that definitely helps a lot. You can also talk about what's going on in their specific industry, like how fast or slow the industry is growing, any big news, any opportunities. For example, let's say you're selling into the cryptocurrency space. Cryptocurrency is blowing up at the time of this recording. So, for other people who are in the similar space, they're more likely to network with other people that understand what's going on in the industry and to connect with other people that might be able to help them. You can also talk about, any recent content they or their company has published on the post, articles, videos. It could be like the company they work at just raised $20 million in funding, right? Or maybe they just announced a big partnership with another company, right? And so that's another talking point because it's top of mind for them. So it can be things that they actually publish, any new videos or case studies, or it could be specific news about their company, right? So let's say, something just happened in their company and it's a really big news, like big partnership with Nike or something, right? That you can start about congratulating them and, talking about different opportunities that you may be able to offer. So, no matter what kind of content you're creating, just understand that when you do send out your outbound messages or you want to talk about something, you have in common or, have something to talk about so you're just not like everybody else, kind of use these as a guideline. You don't have to follow it specifically, but, if you ever get stuck, just talk about what's going on in their company, their industry, or you can go deep into, their personal profile and see commonality. You don't want to be like a super stalker and, talk about something like so detailed and minute that only a stalker would know. That's a little too far. Just basically what you see online is good enough and you don't really have to go deeper than that. And so those are going to be the topics that you can use if you ever get stuck on, what to type in your LinkedIn messages. And in the following lessons, we're going to show you exactly, some templates and what you can actually say in your messaging using some of these strategies we talked about here. And so with that said, that's it for this section and I'll see you in the next.